Okay, next for written law, we are going to look into legislation. So what is legislation? These are actually laws that are passed by the parliament since 1957. So basically we call them acts, yeah. And then state legislative assemblies, when they actually pass laws, we call them enactment. And they are also we call ordinance. These are actually during emergencies. They are also laws enacted by the state legislative assembly, as well as the laws enacted by parliament between 1946 and 1947. So basically legislations are law enacted by legislature and by bodies or persons having the authority to do so. So who has all this authority? These are the people who we elected, whether they are in the parliament or whether they are within the state legislative assemblies. Except for the Sabah and Sarawak, they call enactment. Yeah. Okay. So bear in mind of the different terms used by the states as well as the federation. Okay, so who has the power as far as the legal is concerned? Who has the power to legislate? So the parliament has the power. Okay, so this distribution of powers are actually listed down in the list 1 of the 9th schedule. So basically, mostly for federal level, it pertains to internal security, external affairs, civil and criminal law, finance, trade, commerce and industry, education. Whereas state assemblies at state level, so they only enact laws as per list 2. So what is the list 2? Mostly matters pertaining to land, local government, Sharia law. So bear in mind of the different areas that being tackled by this legislature. So, but there are also concurrent lists. Concurrent lists are matters pertaining to scholarships, drainage, national park. Now, we're going to look at these types of types of act. What is act? In Bahasa Malaysia, we call them akta. Okay, akta. So, or statute, in other words of act is statute. So, there are 4 types of statute: Principal Act, Amendment Act, or Revised Act. Sometimes, mostly revised, they put in bracket, assuming is ABC Act 2010. Assuming, so after 2010, they put it there in bracket, or before 2010, they put it there in bracket, revised and consolidated. So we have a look at all these types. What does it mean by Principal Act? So if you read those acts in Bahasa Malaysia, we call them Akta Induk. Okay, Akta Induk, Akta, for certain books, they use Akta Ibu. So we call them Principal Act. And another one is Amendment Act. So these are meant to make changes to the Principal Act. And the other one is Revised Act. So these are basically a result from the changes which are restricted to technical, grammatical, typographical. Another one is Consolidated Act, which consolidated all of the acts to turn it into one. You can have a look at Capital Market Securities Act 2007. So that is one of the example of Consolidated Act. Okay, so these are the types of act that you can actually have a look. Okay, let me just show you the examples of all these types of act. Okay, the first one, when we talk about Principal Act, okay, you can see that's the Principal Act, Hire Purchase Act 1967. Okay, Hire Purchase Act 1967. Meaning in 1967, that was the first time this particular act was passed by the Parliament. Okay, and there has been a lot of amendment, I believe, or maybe 1 or 2, depends on the things that they want to actually amend. So this is the main act. This is the revised. Okay, can you see the revision? Okay, Hire Purchase Amendment Act. Can you see that's the word amendment there? Amendment Act 2010. So basically, in 2010, there was a bill, Hire Purchase Amendment Bill 2010, to which it has been submitted, presented in the Parliament to have it amended, to amend the original Hire Purchase Act. Okay, and that particular bill, once it's approved, what they do is that it has been approved as Hire Purchase Amendment Act. So what I'm going to show you is this one. Now, this particular Hire Purchase Amendment Act, they don't have the original amendment, original act. Compared to here, let me just show you here. Okay, this is the act. Okay, can you see that's the act? The short title, interpretation, right? Okay, what does hire purchase means? Okay, so these are the original act, or what we call principal act. So when they amend, okay, when they amend, let me just, when they amend, now where to enlarge this? Let me just close this first. Just enlarge it a little bit. Okay, when they amend, can you see that? Okay, now, this is the act. When it's amended, they don't put the original principal act. What they did is that, if you can see, section 4A of the principal act is amended by inserting after subsection 1 the following subsection, meaning 1A, the hire purchase agreement shall be in the national language or English language. So what did they do is that, once this one has been approved, okay, they're going to amend this particular, what section was that just now? 4A. So they're going to insert 1A, correct? Okay, they insert 1A. Let us have a look at 1A. See, there's no 1A here. Okay, so what will they do is that they will insert 1A here. This is the original one, okay? So that is Amendment Act. Okay, hang on, where is it just now? Hire purchase. Section 4A is amended by inserting after subsection 1. Okay, let us look at that one again. It's not 4, it's 4A. Okay. Okay, 4A. Where's the 4A? Okay, this is the section 4A. Previously, there was no this one. So when Hire Purchase Amendment Act in 2010 was approved, they decided to amend section 4A by inserting after subsection 1 the following subsection, meaning section 1A will be inserted. So this is what they did. Okay, they insert 1A in the in between subsection 1 and subsection 2. So this one has been amended. Okay, if you can see, Hire Purchase Act 1967, this one is at July 2012. So you can see the act that has been amended. Can we have a look? Okay, it was first enacted in 1967. Revised, remember I said just now revised, there was some technical error, grammatical error, some typographical, so it has been revised in 1978, and it has been taken into effect in 15 November 1978. And then latest amendment made by Act 1384, which came into operation on 15 June 2010. So Act 1384, can we have a look whether this is Act 1384? Yes, see, Act 1384, Hire Purchase Amendment Act, and they have inserted section 4, section 4, close. Okay, let me just open again. Okay, section 4, the one that we see 4A. So latest amendment made by Act A1384, which is this act, right? Okay, keep on deleting. Hire purchase. Okay. Okay. This is the act. Okay. And then 15 June 2010, if you look, this act was in 2010. Sorry, just now was 2011, 2010. Okay, look at what it says here. This is the Amendment Hire Purchase Amendment Act. Okay. Date of Royal Assent, 8th of September. Date of publication in the Gazette, 30th of September. Okay. 30th of September. Okay. Now look at this act. Okay. Latest amendment made by Act A1384, which is Amendment Hire Purchase in bracket Amendment Act, which came into operation in on 15 June 2011. So it has already been amended. Now we have a look at another one, which is, this is Capital Market. Can we close this one? Okay. Okay. Revise. Look at this act, National Anthem Act 1968. Can you see revised 2018? So it's been revised to 2018. So look at the details. Okay. Look at the details if you want to see the details. Revised by the Commissioner of Law Revision. Okay. And then, okay. Okay, revised up to 15 October 2018, meaning this act has been revised up to 15 October 2018, and date of publication of the Gazette on the 1st of November, date of coming into operation of the revised edition also on the 1st November 2018. So can you see that? First enacted in 1968. So it's same thing as National Anthem 1968. So this is on the revision. So now last one, we're going to look at the CMSA. Okay, consolidation. Okay, consolidation. So this is one of the good example. Act 671, meaning that's the ranking number. Capital Market and Services Act 2017. Okay. Can you see that? Okay. Date of Royal Assent, 27 July. Okay. Date of publication, the Gazette, 31st July. Latest amendment, PUA, 15 September 2015. We look at PUA later. Now, what is important is this part. Where is it now? Oops. Okay. Okay. We wanted to know whether this is consolidated or not. Okay, what does it mean? Consolidated meaning bringing together in a simple act two or more acts. So, this act is an act to consolidate the Securities Industries Act. Okay, one act. Futures Industries Act, second act. To regulate and to provide for matters relating to activities, market and intermediaries of capital market, and for matters consequential and incidental thereto. So basically, they combine two acts into one act, which is called Capital Market and Services Act. So that is the example of types of act. Yeah.